Making that first phone call for therapy is always the most stressful. So here's an example of a back and forth so that you can use it for a script. Get Psych Therapy and Coaching. This is Crystal speaking. How can I help you? Hi, Crystal. This is Crystal. I am calling for the very first time to set up therapy, and I am feeling very awkward, but I have a couple of questions that I want to know to get to know more about you and your practice. This should not be a hard question for a therapy practice. Absolutely. Here's a little bit about our practice and how it works. Here are some good questions to ask while they're giving you that information or like during that back and forth. What populations does your therapy practice serve? What kind of clients are you used to seeing? I'm coming because I'm wanting to explore this one particular area, or I'm in this special circumstance stress-wise, and I want to have a place where I can dedicate time just for myself to talk about it. And they can say, great, I offer services to people just like you. Here's why I might be a good fit for you. Here are some other really good questions to ask on that phone call as well. How do you balance being like a human person with also being a therapist? This will give you an idea of the humanity that they bring inside the therapy room, and will also let you know if they're what's called a blank slate therapist. Well, they don't disclose anything about themselves to you. Everybody has a preference. What if we get to something that I'm not ready to talk about yet and I don't want to talk about it in session? How would you respond? This will tell you if they are a consent-based therapist, and it'll tell you what things look like when things get hard for you to talk about things in session. Can you tell me what an average session with you generally looks like? You can also ask them if they assign homework or worksheets or anything in between sessions. Some do, some don't. Some go based on the preference of the client. You want to make sure that you're having a conversation with a person and not a robot, and someone that sees you as a client and a whole person as opposed to someone with problems that need to be fixed.